What's good, family? It's your boy Ronnie, also known as Marathon Investments, and I'm here today to talk to you about these stocks. First thing first, if you don't have a Webull account or a Robinhood account, click my links below and get you some free stocks. Without further ado, let's get to my portfolio and the plays I gave you last week and how they performing. All right, your boy currently sitting at 125,832. Now that was a bit down from last week, about 7,000 down. But if we look at my overall performance for the week, it's up 5K. I know that sounds crazy. So what happened? I did an option play on GNOG, and I'm heavily invested in GNOG. Let's see how many shares I got in GNOG. Let's see real quick. I have roughly over like 40K in GNOG because that's how much I believe in it. It's going to double up, I anticipate. But right now it's pulling warrants. And so what that mean? Let's get into that spreadsheet. So when a company pulls warrants, typically what they want to do is want to do a short squeeze on the warranties so that they can sell their warrants. So what happens is the company, you see that stock price go down and they'll carry itself around the 18s during the marketing hours, and then it'll go up to like the 19s during the after hours to get more people to buy in. Then it'll go back to the 18s. So why is that significant? Long story short, when people with warrants have to exercise their warrants, they have to pay a $11.50 exercise fee. And so if you keep that stock around 18, it keeps them at break even or at a loss when they exercise their warrants. And then the company makes more money. So after the warrants are finally pulled, stock shoots up and it seems out of nowhere. But let's get into it. I'm gonna get into more of that in the spreadsheet. I want to keep this a short one today. All right, so you're taking a look at my spreadsheet right now. All right, so we're gonna start with the current price. Last week's price and the current price. So let's take a look. We're to the side, last week price. So first things first is INAQ. Now remember, I told you guys, INAQ has a merger come Tuesday, the 9th. They're gonna merge with a Metro Mile. Metro Mile is a car insurance company that charges you per mile. This is anticipated to save up to 65% in money for you or cost than your average car insurance. So I expect this stock to do well, but we do not play the specs through the specs. We sell before the merge and then we get back in after merge because it's going to dip. It's going to be a strong dip. And so remember I told you last week, get this at $14.96. I even did an option play on it. Right now the current price is at $17.66. I expect this stock, hopefully Monday, to go up to $19. Possibly go up to 20, but my short-term target is 19. Remember, I'm gonna try to get out of this Monday morning, hopefully after the morning jump. It just depends on how the market's moving. But I'm definitely not trying to be in there come Tuesday because it's gonna do the vote for the merger. It's gonna do a transition, and then it's gonna dip during that transition. Now it could take off. It could go to 30 after that, but that's the game she played. And so I have some INAQ. I have some shares of INAQ because I bought them so low. I might weather the storm in that transition because my current price is like $13, $14. And so if it shoots up at 19, I doubt it's gonna go down to 7. I don't know that for sure, but I'm pretty sure that it can at least maintain 18. That's how I see most of these mergers go. But we'll see. I may keep my shares in that, or if it shoots up to 19, I may sell, which I recommend a lot of you do. And then if it drops after, you can get back in after. It's a 50% chance you play, but you never apologize for taking gains. Take your gains and then you can hop back in if it rockets after that. Moving on. SBE. So last week I told you guys getting SBE at 37. Right now the current price is $41. I have a sell target at 47. Now INAQ has already met our sell target at 1750 currently. So that's the 10K account. You already at your current target. So anything else is house money. So like I said, I think it's gonna hit 19, but still, that is what I'm waiting on. Okay, so SBE, I think SBE can potentially hit the 47 mark, with this merger, but we won't know until about this week. So if you're in SBE, if it shoots up, I will not hold that past Wednesday evening. When I say Wednesday before market close, because it's gonna do its merger come Thursday, and I think it's gonna dip some because I haven't seen these take off and rocket after already being priced at $40. I just haven't seen it. But SBE is gonna be a huge company, but I have yet to see that. Now it'll be the first time for everything, right? But like I said, I'm trying to give you conservative ways to save your money and to make that thing rise up. Okay, next, you got APXT. Now, I got a lot of you in my chat is wondering about the price action on APXT. The price action on APXT will remain speculative until, I fumbled that word, huh? Until we get a merger date. We don't have a merger date. We just have Q1. Q1 could be March. So that's why I kept this cool, a cool blue, because it could be late February or it could be March. But what I can tell you is that everybody's excited about this one. So the minute this merger date is confirmed, this stock will definitely shoot up to like $18, $19. So it's best to get in now. Right now it's priced at 15. It is in a buy zone. If it dips down to the 14s, average down. But this is in a buy zone. Do not sleep on APXT. When that merger is announced, it's going to shoot up. You're going to make some money off this one. All right, Tesla. Tesla, everybody knows Tesla. And you know, when it dips, you don't bet against it, buy some more. So Tesla's at $787. Current price is now $853. I told you all that it was going back towards 900. I wouldn't be surprised to hit 900 this week. So those that have this Road to 10K account, Tesla, to me, we had a great week last week. 5 straight days of green. I think Monday for a lot of stocks could be a dip day, like a cool off. You gotta have some cool off. People start taking gains and stuff. So you don't necessarily have to chase Tesla right here. Maybe chase it, maybe buy it on a dip down to like the 840s to 830, high 830s. But Tesla can take off and go to the 900s quick. IDEX was in a buy zone at 392. Right now is 497. We still got a price target of $6. I think it can hit 7. So if it takes a dip tomorrow, maybe down to the 450s, I think it has a cooling off to do. Maybe 420s. Then you get you some. 450s, I will hop in. If I see it touch the 450s, I'm gonna hop in and get some as well. Next, MAR Ride. So I haven't checked Bitcoin today, but before I went to bed, Bitcoin's at $40,000 a coin. Okay, so when Bitcoin is at $40,000 a coin, MAR and Riot usually hit $28. So this thing maintains or even break 40 because it seems to have a bit of resistance around the 40,000. If it breaks 41, definitely expect new highs for MAR and Riot. So right when I told you last week to get MAR or Riot, it was at $21. Right now it sits at 23, and MAR and Riot don't move after hours. So expect a huge pre-market jump for MAR and Riot come tomorrow. All right, next. Now these three are cold: GNOG, Armo, XL Fleet. Remember in the beginning of the video, I talked about warrants. All of these, except Romeo Power, they ain't mentioned it yet. They might mention it this week, are pulling warrants. This is a short squeeze. They're being manipulated. These stocks remain low until about March. So when I put cool, they're gonna be the lowest prices you can get them in the 17s. But you're gonna be holding that till March. So these stocks will do something. They probably gonna do it till March because they gotta get rid of the warrant. It's just a part of that process. That's why I'm telling you guys don't hold these SPACs after the merger, because there's a lot of price manipulation that happens after that. And the other stocks I put you on that are not SPACs are getting you the gains a lot faster. We try to make faster money, right? So we're gonna watch this throughout February. As we get closer to March, we can put this on the radar and make some more money. Those that are in it, and if you're closer to where you bought it, maybe you want to consider a pivot. A pivot would be taking their money out there and putting it in different plays. And there's some more plays on this list that can get you where you want to be by March, and then you can hop back in there. Okay, BNGO price target is actually in a buy zone again. So it touched 12 and then it went back down. So for those that look at this chart and say, well, you said buy it last week and it was $10.96. Now it's 3 cents less. Remember, I told you the buy target was $9.30. So it touched 12 and it dipped down. So right now, you see the pieces at 12. We got a buy zone right now. So Monday, get you some BNGO if you're not already in. AMRN, I gave you a price target of $6.56. But really, as this played, it's one of those Reddit plays. And I didn't see a lot of price action to make me think we should hold this longer than this week. I think it's time to sell that and move on and hop into some more plays. Even Chris, we can hop into Chris. So Chris is at $10.25. Last week it was at $10.75. I got a buy target of $9.15, and I still want to hold on to that buy target because we had, like I said, 5 straight days of green and there wasn't a lot of price action, but this thing will move. So definitely keep your eye on that and try to get that around the 9s. All right, MVIS. MVIS is at 710. To me, this is our week winner because at 710, what I told you guys to get it last week, is now $11.80. I had a sell target at 10. You guys should be in the money. Now, I do expect a little bit of dipping, maybe go back down to the 9s because, like I said, we had 5 straight green days. Maybe dip down to the 9s, but it will test the 10s again, and then we're going to the 15s with MVIS. It's gonna happen. So, do you sell? You don't have to. You don't have to sell. You can hold this. If it dips down, you can buy more and then take it to the next level, or you can trim some profits off and put on another play. It's up to you. You got options. And last but not least, fuel cell. Fuel cell has a lot of room to grow. So fuel cell can definitely will test the 30s within the next couple of weeks. That's why I want to put this on your radar. I told you $21.15 last week. Right now it's at $23.94. All it needs is a little bit more minimum. Even Plug didn't do that well, and Plug is kind of like the bigger brother to it. It didn't do that well this week, but definitely look for the 25s. If it doesn't hit the 25s by the end of this week, we might have to consider a pivot to some other plays. Other plays I'm not gonna mention for sake of time is like Tattooed Chef, ZOM, Sundial, SNDL. Sundial and ZOM, I would definitely hop on. We're gonna allow it to come down some Monday. I believe Monday is gonna be a dip day for a lot, Monday or Tuesday, and you'll find your buy zones there. I'll speak on them in the chat, so don't worry, I won't leave you hanging. But that's all I got. So the word of the day is buy the dip. When you buy the dip, it's when a stock is going down and it falls into your target price action area, your target average down area. So let's say you had a stock at $10 average cost and then it dips down to $8. Don't think the stock is crashing. No, everything has a cool off period. When people take their earnings and they go do whatever they want with it, that is when a stock is on sale. You buy the dip and ride it back up. So your average cost might have been 10. Now you can make your average cost $9 or $9.50. And that way, when it hits that target price for you to sell, you can sell it at a higher profit margin. So buy the dip. That's the word for the day. And if you got any questions for me, feel free to ask me in the chat. I'm always making sure I stay fresh with new information and giving you quality info. And I hope you guys checked out the tax live we did on Instagram about taxes and business and how you can write off your losses in the stock market. And some of you all bought Dogcoin, lost money on it, or bought some other stocks and you sold it too early, lost money on it. Listen, there's no such thing as a loss in this type of game. It's just tax write-offs, baby. So look, we the number of losses is lessons and tax write-offs. So check me out on the tax and how I communicated with TaxWiz, and ask me any questions you have in the chat. And that's it. Roll to 10K, work to 100K, roll to $1 million. We're gonna get there, I promise. Peace.